With farming taking the focus as the newest generator of revenue and provider of food security both at home and national level, a lot of needs need to be put in place to ensure that all this is achieved. Dynalab International Zambia, as a partner in development, brings to you a product that significantly increases crop yields, reduces cod stress, enhances crop growth and productivity, enhances flowering and fruiting, improves crop immunity, depresses soil-borne diseases, prolongs shelf life of vegetables, fruits and cut flowers, and improves soils. DI Grow Foliar Fertilizer speaks to all this and more. An affordable organic fertilizer that's suitable for backyard gardening, subsistence and commercial farmers.
I'm a chili grower here in Kasenga, Ngwerere. You know, I've grown chili for a couple of months now, and my experience is such that when I started using DI Grow, I noticed that there was a great improvement compared to the fertilizers I was using before, especially mostly the chemical fertilizers. So DI Grow has really improved my crop and the quality of fruits that are coming out there. Mainly we prefer to use organic fertilizers because of various reasons. One of the reasons is that it is good for health because it's not chemical that can harm people. Secondly, it's very good to the soil. It enriches the soil. And thirdly, it gives us the necessary nutrients that the plants require, good nutrients that the plants require, so that they may grow in a very healthy manner. And lastly, what we have experienced also is that we don't have many pests because the DI Grow foliar fertilizers have also got some bacteria that fight against some of the insects that we may encounter.
My name is Damien Patel and I'm one of the owners of Dwambe Farm. I personally want to say thank you for DI Grow foliar fertilizer, as we've encountered many benefits during our stages of growing wheat, soybeans and tomatoes and maize as well. We've encountered many benefits using this product for about 8 years now.
DI Grow ilipavili kuri yamena mapakinga marebos ya green, yamena mapakinga marebos ya red. So yamena inkala marebo ya green, which is yamena ile mbewati DI Grow booster. Ni yamentu yambira ku sprayer. Muka sprayer ija ikafika pa stage yamena maona ati yamba manje ku fruitinga. Mu sprayer ija manje ya marebo ya red. Because ija marebo ya red manje tandize kwa ati mapots na maflowers ya pitilize.
A lot of farmers who have encountered situations where the plant's leaves have actually changed in color from light green to maybe pale yellow gives a sense that there's a deficiency of nutrients in the soil. But the goodness of DI Grow is that it has a combination of micro and macro elements, including a nutrient called manganese, which will allow the plant to overcome this situation. Foliar fertilizer will definitely help plants under stress in two types of situations. For example, when crops are planted on slopy hills where there's a lot of ground surface runoff, then don't worry, because you'll feed your plants through the leaves. Secondly, those who have cultivated on heavy soils like dark and clay soils, where there's poor drainage of water and leaving the surface waterlogged, then you can still feed and provide the nutrients to your crops through the leaves. It is vitally important that you invest in this product, especially for those farmers who are just starting up with low capital and many poor farmers who cannot afford granular fertilizer. This foliar fertilizer, DI Grow, will provide the nutrients that your plants need to give you the right quality and grain that meets your satisfaction for the market.
Jina lyangu ni Richard Shirwe. Ndazwa pa famu itegwa Rings Farm ijaniga mu Shibuyunju district. Ndine manager pa famu. Tulima tomato, onioni, amapoga, soya beans, onse ira janiga pa Rings Farm. tureceive myaka yotatwe nitwatalika kubereha musamu oyu wa DI Grow. Mwaka wa kusanguna twakayibereha mu soya beans. Chobeni nitwakayibereha yakajita gabotu ali mu links farm twakatebula gabotu soya beans. Mwaka uchirira twakaberesha mu tomato mwalo omo mundakali kuyita harvest gabotu kamboka musamu oyu. Uno mwaka bubotu alimwi mbundakayibona twayiberesha kumapoga walo kundakali mama hectare ali 55 hectares. Muli 55 hectares twakanjiha makontena ma liters 14 liters muli 55 hectares ya DI Grow engena.
Uyu musamu ngubamba DI Grow kuno for the first time ntowona ulasebenza gabotu namunye. Aba bantu pafamu yabo manchebere nagalibuzwa ashige mu 2-3 weeks yagalibuboneka gabotu. Unonyi bagatalika kupompera musamu wabo wa DI Grow. Bagayinda abo 2 weeks manchebere otogabona agajincha agaba health maningi. Bene mijesu badi minyinesu kumusamu. Nganja bakubaisha kwamba musamu ulasebenza kuno. Kambo mbuli tubadimi bashonto ujana maja kwamba tujibonje kula fertilizer yuri ya rotini idatula mani. Ono musamu wa DI Grow uli chipi ya kuti wajita compare kula ga 50 kg ga yuri ya rotini idatula binda imo musamu uli kitenguzo la sebeza. Kambo mumyunda ya ba links farm manchebera abo mbuli bwabo nega alima imvula mbuli mbuya loga. Ndashoma kwamba musamu la sebeza. Ono tubadimi atusoleke kujinja takushibwa kifutura imvula yaloga maningi ono myunda abantu amanchebera bona atekushiya kuyinda maningi sonko uti musamu tete kwamba tusebeje.
I'm Wanji Kanunga Busuma, and basically I'm running Mayo Agro Services. We have our Busuma farms, which is focused on production of crops into the market, and these are vegetables such as cabbage, onion, tomato, and other crops which we actually sell to different off-takers in the market. There are different products that we use, and recently I was introduced to the Dynalab products, and there's quite a good range. So we look at these for enhancing the actual nutrient requirements for our plants, both in the nursery, the greenhouse, and also outdoors in terms of production at the farm. So I use products such as DI Grow Green and Red. Those I find quite useful, especially in the open field production. Also in the greenhouse, I'm using products such as DI Grow K and DI Grow 8. I find these also very beneficial, for us in the production. So what I found, like on the outdoor production on the farm side, I've used 8 quite effectively, because I think it definitely helps in that foliar stage when you're actually getting the plant growth, the initial stages. It helps give a good boost to the plants so they grow strong and healthy. On the other side, when we reach closer to the flowering stage, we usually go in with DI Grow Red, and that also is very beneficial, and I've seen that it really enhances the flowering on our plants, and obviously that's great because that translates into more food for us at the end of the day, which is a higher yield. So it actually helps us get more fruit into the market, and which is better for our profits. And what I've noticed also, what customers tend to say is that the actual taste of the fruit is actually quite good. I think there's something in that formula that actually enhances the quality of the taste and the overall fruit quality. On the seedling side, I've started using 2 products which I found in the new series, which are quite beneficial. The DI Grow 8, which I'm using also at early stages, is very, very beneficial. It helps in terms of actually stimulating the growth of the healthy seedlings. You're getting a very more robust plant. So you find that you get that nice green color coming in, which is a good indication that you're getting a balanced nutrition going through to the plants. I also use DI Grow K because I found that that one, especially on the outdoor production side, is very good because it actually manages pest control as well. So it's a biological product which is very good for the environment, and we know we have to remain conscious of actually trying to make sure that we take care of our planet, and take care of the soil by using more of these biological products which are going to provide this positive benefit to us. And this also helps in the sense that end of the day we're able to like for K, put in one spray and tackle two things at one time, which I find very helpful in terms of saving time and actually getting two things managed at one particular point. Get the products and try them out, because really I think as a farmer what's very important is for you to find what actually is going to give you good benefit in terms of your growing cycle. And what I found that with the DI Grow products, I found that they're quite good in terms of cost. They're not too expensive, but they actually give you a good result in terms of improving your plant performance. And better plant performance basically means better yield at the end of the day, and actually means more money for you as a customer.
DI Grow is the way to go. As you are aware, the inorganic fertilizers, the chemical fertilizers, have become extremely expensive. And over the years, these chemical fertilizers, they make the soil unsuitable for the growth of crops after a long period of time. But DI Grow enriches the soil, and it is cheap. And the crops, when you grow the crops using DI Grow, the quality of fruits that come out are very good. And when you put them on the shelf, they last longer. So I would encourage farmers to go the DI Grow way if they want to have less expenses but high quality crops at a cheaper and reasonable price.
Muli bonse mafama ikugulwaiha kondi jisi kwa guti DI Grow A kubalimi ba soya beans, kubalimi ba tomato benzuma bonse, kubalimi ba mapoga musamu mubotu oyo kamba kuja mutunya uli fast ikunyamuna jihango nekuba kuti muga using mu tomato ya iya kunyamuka jako kwamba nekuba kuti muga using mu soya beans ya kuhalaga botu kambo inojisi busani bubotu bwa DI Grow mu mapoga nuba fama benzuma bali maga party mbuli ba links farm ni mujisima hectare atagira 20 kuya kumpera nchiyu muku kweza dikwamba kamwe yakubika buzwa omwe mukwani 25 hectares bati kupompera mujindi byo jihonto muyakumana munda mupati muhugi yomwe mapoga yakunyamuka akumupa butepu zipupoto.
DI Grow is amazing.
Join the countless numbers of farmers that are enjoying the benefits of using DI Grow foliar fertilizer in their day-to-day farming activities. An organic fertilizer that has gained recognition and won accolades and awards at the Agriculture and Commercial Show hosted right here in Lusaka, Zambia. These are some of the success stories of farmers that have trusted DI Grow foliar fertilizer to ensure that they have a good crop and a good harvest. Dynalab International Zambia is committed to providing innovative products and services to ensure that the Zambian farmer can do farming as a business and contribute not only to food security at family level, but at national and regional levels. To further this quest, Dynalab International Zambia has partnered with Wash and Will's Agro-Mechanization of Uganda for the supply of farm utility vehicles, FUV in short. The farm utility vehicle is an agricultural multi-purpose machine built to help small and medium-scale farmers with their daily activities in making a better life for farmers and their families. The farm utility vehicle can be used in land preparation, irrigation or pumping of water, transportation, and the source of power for various types of equipment. In short, this farm utility vehicle is a short version of a tractor that is affordable and helps farmers increase on production as more land can be plowed, disc harrowed, and seed planted, all done cheaply yet effectively with the help of the farm utility vehicle FUV. And when not in use at the farm, it can still be hired out to generate revenue for the household. The FUV can be operated by males and even females. It's so easy to maintain, and training is provided with each purchase. So, change how you do farming today by getting the farm utility vehicle. For more details on DI Grow foliar fertilizer or the farm utility vehicle, call the agronomist on 0977 405 531 or the front office on +260 0211 232 377, or come to our main office at plot number 26, Joseph Mwirwa Road, Roadspark in Lusaka.